Sounds like the bidding for the blocks is going well. I hope all the blocks have been sold. After 10 years of service to Washington State, the Foundation for Early Learning has been fortunate to work with so many wonderful partners and communities. Thank you for joining us for our special celebration. I'd like to thank a few who have been with us from the very start and have been special all along. The Boeing Foundation has been a significant supporter of the Foundation for Early Learning and early learning in the state of Washington since 2000, and they initially went with us in 2003. Boeing. The Casey Family Programs Foundation, programs CEO William Bell was our 2007 luncheon speaker. Thank you, Casey. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation that gave us our first gift in 2000. Longtime Leadership Circle supporter, the Vashis, Vijay and Sita. Thank you. The Muckleshoot Indian Tribe. Thank you. As someone who works with Early Learning Coalition in Eastern Washington, it's great to know that there's so many people committed and looking out for children in all parts of the state. The foundation has benefited from many long-term supporters, and it's great to see so many new faces today. I can tell you from Walla Walla that the tentacles of the Foundation for Early Learning reach out across the state and do make a difference. And when you're seeing, you wonder what you can do besides supporting the foundation. The funds are getting out to all the counties in this whole state of Washington. Today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Foundation for Early Learning. As many of you know, Melinda French Gates and Mona Lee Locke transformed the momentum of the Governor's Commission on Early Learning into the Foundation for Early Learning and inspired many of the outstanding early learning advances that we've made throughout the state. In fact, many of the children are now well into middle school that have been touched by the Foundation for Early Learning and your support. With that, I would like to welcome our tireless advocate for children, the Executive Director of the Foundation for Early Learning, Vonetta J. Barton.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you, everyone, for being here. Someone, actually, it was Betty Hyde that said, "You threw a good party." She was not an official director last year this time. She was at the VIP reception and had to run off to visit her grandchild overseas. But it's really great to be here today, and it's great to see so many supporters. I really want to thank you because the 10th anniversary that I just celebrated with my husband this year is a really good milestone in one's life. So I want to thank everyone who's been around for our 10 years. You know, we have been able to do what we do with your support. And I really want to thank our board of directors. And if you're in the house, would you raise your hand? Thank you, board members. Thank you. And as we celebrate 10 years, what's exciting is now we have a board of ambassadors. A board of ambassadors, a group of champions that are going to talk about early learning as they're traveling all over the country. And we are very pleased and very excited about this new venture. The Board of Ambassadors is a group that we announced at Mona's May 2009 farewell party. And today I'm just excited to say that we have six members of the Board of Ambassadors. Mona Locke, we have Dr. Catherine Barnard, and I don't know where Catherine is right now. Hi, Catherine. We have Dr. Andy Meltzoff. We have Holly Martinez, Dr. Constance Rice of Casey Family Programs, and it's being chaired by Marlene Bagnoni Al-Hadif. So thank you, Marlene. Thank you for all that you've done, and we're very excited for this next chapter in our leadership.
It's always nice to surprise somebody, and today we want to acknowledge Marlene for all the work you've done. Marlene, most of you may know or may not know that she's from Walla Walla, and that I ate pizzas and salads from her dad's restaurant many years ago. She has supported children on both sides of the state for as long as she's been with the foundation. Her term with the foundation as a board ends this year, and then she's going on to chair the Ambassadors Board. And so with that, we have a small little gift that we would like you to take home. It might cover up your table, but anyway, thank you, Marlene.
Thank you, Marlene. So, wow, 10 years and counting. The blocks, are the blocks cute? I think they're cute. They're a little large, and we went big with the blocks. So I just want to thank everyone, and a couple of things that I just want to share with you. You know, when you think about 10 years and counting, it really is monumental. And one of the things that makes our work pretty exciting for us is that we're able to sit back and see the changes that's come about. Many of you have been involved, and I'm told this often when I meet with major donors. Well, you know, Vonetta, early learning is really just child development that we did in the 60s. So thank you for all of you that have been around for many, many years, always advocating for children. But I want to share, when we look back, we see lots of results. We see lots of results. We know that early learning really ties to early literacy. Where are the libraries? Early literacy, yay. Those are the librarians. Shh. We're talking about early numeracy, early experiences, and early education. So what does this mean? This means that since in the last 10 years, I should really say that we've really noticed more children are healthy and ready for school, more confident parents, and we also have more community members working together. I think community members should give themselves a hand. So for the foundation, it means that we have invested more than $6.5 million across the state. It also means that all 39 counties of Washington state have an early learning footprint. But you know, numbers aren't the only thing. We've seen some pretty exciting advances. We know that more dollars, more funding has been allocated to early learning. We've seen the creation of a cabinet-level position, the department, Washington State Department of Early Learning, in partnership with Thrive I-5 Washington. And we also know that there is a lot that's happening in Olympia right now. What's exciting is that more and more nonprofits have added early learning to their platforms. But most importantly, I would really say is that parents and parent advocates are taking the lead. And again, this is being discussed in Olympia as we speak. So last year I shared a story with you regarding Lagalito's Garden Play School, in Issaquah, Washington, and you might remember the story about the little red wagon. This year, I'd like to tell you more about another community that is doing great things, and you might have heard the name a little earlier. But I met Samantha a couple years ago, and Samantha is a mom of 6-year-old twins, and she's also the coordinator of the Walla Walla Valley Early Learning Coalition. And so what's interesting about that group is that you might know Walla Walla from their onions, or the fact that they're the wine capital of the world, really. But what's exciting is that they saw a challenge. I don't know if you know